Hello everyone and I welcome all of you to BYJU'S Exam Prep. Guys, in today's session we are going to be discussing the daily current affairs for the 4th of February 2022. In today's session I'm going to be taking some of the most important current affairs for the day, and you can feel assured, and when if you read the newspaper, if you're going through the current affairs on a daily basis, this is going to be a very important checkpoint for you. Now guys, this session is an absolutely free session which we are having almost every day. And I'll tell you what, apart from this, also, we have like so many sessions for you, so many free sessions for you as well. For example, you're going to see that every day Rohindeep ma'am is taking a logical reasoning special session for you every day at 4. Salik sir is taking a daily GK session every day at 2. Alpa ma'am is taking a 12:30 session for verbal ability every day at 12:30. Please do join these sessions. These sessions will help you in cracking some of the most important exams, the exam that is going to make your life. So please prepare for success this spring. You'll get a 40% off on our online classroom programs. Use the code SPRING20 to avail the maximum amount of discount. So guys, there are many new courses which have already been launched. The BBA Ranker course we have the CU Set 2022 course. We have a great mega workshop by Rahindeep ma'am, and there's an IPM and DUJAT batch 3 which has been launched very recently. So with that, guys, we come to an end with the announcements, and now we are going to start off the session. So the very first topic, that question that we are going to ask you today. Let's move on to that particular page and let's start. Who has been appointed as the Director General of the Defense Intelligence Agency? Kamal Dawar, DAV Reddy, CP Mohanty, Upendra Dwivedi. Have a look at the options very closely. Once you understand the reaction, you look at it closely, you're going to understand absolutely everything there. Yes. So the answer here, guys, uh, second, the answer here is going to be B, Lieutenant General GAV Reddy. He has been appointed as the new head of the Defense Intelligence Agency, and he will be succeeding Lieutenant General KJS Dhillon, the Director General of the DIA, and is the head of the organization and is among the principal advisors on intelligence to the Minister of Defense and the Chief of Defense Staff. Let's move on to the next question. What would be the name of the fifth submarine of Project 75 of Scorpion class that has commenced her maiden sea trials? Okay, the fifth submarine, Scorpion class. INS Vagir, INS Kalwari, INS Kaveri, or INS Dhruvi? See the options. This question, from the defense point of view, it is a very important one because this was a groundbreaking thing that we are absolutely doing right now. Have a look at the options. Look at the answer closely and then answer. All right. So the answer to this question, guys, is A. The fifth submarine, INS Kalvari, INS Vagir, the fifth submarine of the Scorpion class, has submitted her sea trials. The submarine was launched in May 2020 from the Kanhoji Agre wet basin of Mazgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. It would be named Vagir after commissioning. INS Kalvari, guys, was the first of the 6 Scorpion class submarines under Project 75. The next question. Union government has approved the continuation of the scheme of assistance to National Sports Federation with an outlay of how much? 1,000 crore, 1,200 crore, 1,575 crore, or 1,875 crore? Have a look at the options. Look at the options very closely, and then you can give your answer here. How much money has the union government decided to give the National Sports Federation? Think about it. See the options very closely. You'll get an understanding. Yes. So the answer here, guys, the answer here, the answer to this question, guys, is D, 1875 crores. The government has approved the continuation of the scheme of assistance to National Sports Federation with an outlay of 1575 crore for the 15th Finance Commission cycle 2021 to 2022, 2025 to 2026. The major source of funding for the preparation of national teams for all major nationals international competitions. Name the sportsperson who has been nominated for the prestigious 2022 Laureus World Breakthrough of the Year award. PV Sindhu, Rohit Sharma, Neeraj Chopra, or Smriti Mandhana. Please look at the question. It's an important one. इसके बगल में आप ऐसे स्टार दे सकते हो. Who has been given the 2022 Laureus World Breakthrough of the Year award? See, यहाँ पे जो जवाब होगा, this is going to be Neeraj Chopra. So all of you know that during the Tokyo Olympics 2020, he actually got the gold medal for India. And in fact, after him, we have also named one of our sports stadiums, correct? So he has been nominated for the prestigious 2022 Laureus World Breakthrough of the Year award. The other five nominees over here are Daniel Medvedev, Emma Raducanu, I mean names which we've heard so many times, Pedri, Barcelona and Spain footballer, Yulima Rojas, and Ariane Titmus, sorry. Yes. Now, the next question, question number 5, it reads like this. Which public sector and Patanjali Ayurveda Limited have launched co-branded credit cards in partnership with the National Payments Corporation of India, the NPCI? Punjab National Bank, Bank of Baroda, State of State Bank of India, or Canara Bank? All right. So the answer to this question, guys, is A, Punjab National Bank. The Patanjali Ayurveda Limited have launched co-branded credit cards in partnership with the NPCI. The co-branded credit cards are offered on NPCI RuPay platform and is available in two variants, PNB RuPay Platinum and PNB RuPay Select. Next question. Which defense PSU has signed a contract worth 3,131.82 crores for the manufacture and supply of Konkur anti-tank missiles for the Indian Army? Is it HAL, the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, the Bharat Electronics Limited, the Bharat Dynamics Limited, or the Advanced Weapons and Equipments India Limited? Yes. So the answer here, guys, is C. Bharat Dynamics Limited. They have signed a contract worth 3,131 rupees for the crore for the manufacture and supply of Konkur's anti-tank missile. They will manufacture and supply the missiles to the Indian Army. Now, the Konkur is nothing but a second generation machinized infantry anti-tank guided missile to destroy armored vehicles equipped with explosive reactive armor. Yes. The seventh question. According to the domestic rating agency CRISIL, what will be the real GDP growth in the financial year 2022 to 23? 7.8%, 8.2%, 8.7%, or 9.2%? Yes. So the answer here is A. They estimated FY23 the real GDP growth at 7.8% as compared with the 8.5% projected in the economic survey. The estimate is owing to budget proposals focused on loosening the purse strings by boosting capital expenditure and going slow on fiscal consolidation. Question number 8. The Khijadia Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state that has been declared as a Ramsar site recently? Maharashtra, Haryana, Rajasthan, or Gujarat? Okay, so the answer here is D, the Khijadia, Gujarat. The Khijadia Wildlife Sanctuary in Gujarat has been declared a Ramsar site on the 2nd of February, the World Wetland Day 2022. So it is a Ramsar site number 2464. A freshwater wetland near the Gulf of Kutch was formed following the creation of a dike in 1920 by the then ruler of the erstwhile princely state of Navanagar to protect farmlands from seawater ingress. The Bakhira Wildlife Sanctuary is located on which state which has been designated as a wildlife sanctuary? I'm sorry, which has been designated as a Ramsar site on the World Wetland Day, again the 2nd of Feb. The Bakhira. One name we've seen here, Khijadia in Gujarat. Let's see where Bakhira is there. Maharashtra, UP, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, or Gujarat. See the options. It's an interesting question. It's a very interesting topic because last year you got so many questions from Ramsar in so many different examinations. I think, knowing the Ramsar sites, it is really important for us. And apart from that, any development on any national park, any wildlife sanctuary, if you get a name in the newspaper, just know where it is and you know what exactly, which species it has that been made for. Okay. So the answer here, guys, is B, Uttar Pradesh. Bakhira Wildlife Sanctuary was declared as a Ramsar site on the World Wetland Day. With this, the total number of Ramsar sites in India goes up to 49, covering an area of a very large area, about 10 lakh hectares. It is a freshwater marsh in the Sant Kabir Nagar district, and it is the largest natural floodplain wetland of eastern UP. India and Nepal signed an MOU for the construction of a motorable bridge over which river? Mahakali, Kosi, Ghagra और गंडक? इंडिया एंड नेपाल. तो देखो कोसी तो नहीं होगा, राइट? तो देखिए क्या होगा आंसर. So answer is going to be the Mahakali river, which connects Dharchula in India to Darchula in Nepal. It will be constructed under the Indian grant assistance, and it would strengthen the Indian-Nepal relations. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the Pandit Jasraj Cultural Foundation on the 90th birth anniversary. Pandit Jasraj, who was a legendary what? Vocalist, violinist, tabla maestro, or flute maestro? Okay, so the answer here, guys, is D. He was a vocalist. Pandit Jasraj, as you know, was a vocalist, and very recently his 92nd birth anniversary was actually celebrated. During this time, the PM called for the globalization of Indian music. Pandit Jasraj was an Indian classical vocalist who belonged to the Mewari Gharana. Chaliye. Who has won the 2022 Australian Open Women's Singles title? Danielle Collins, Ashley Barty, Arina Sabalenka, Barbora Krejcikova, or Retsikova, whatever exactly you want to pronounce it as. Yes. So the answer here, guys, is B, Ashley Barty. The Australian tennis star Ashley Barty has won the 2022 Australian Open Women's Singles title and defeated Danielle Collins of the USA. But as she ended the 44-year drought for Australian women at their home Grand Slam tournament, and she is the first Australian women's singles champion since Chris O'Neill in 1978. 13th question. The Indian Innovation Centre for Graphene (IICG) will be held in which place? Ahmedabad, Gujarat, Nagpur, Maharashtra, Thrissur in Kerala, or Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. Yes. So the answer here, guys, is C. Thrissur. India's first innovation center for graphene will be set up in Thrissur, Kerala. This will be a joint venture between Pune headquartered Center for Materials for Electronics Technology, Digital University Kerala, Tata Steel Limited, and other industries. Earlier this week, the MIT gave the IICG an in-principle approval. The next question. The world's largest canal lock was unveiled in which country? The Netherlands, Belgium, France, or Finland? Yes. So the answer here is A, Netherlands. The world's largest canal was unveiled in Netherlands. It was inaugurated by the Dutch King Willem Alexander. It was 500-meter long and 70-meter wide. Sluice replaces a smaller 100-year-old one at Ijmuiden. It is a small port city connecting the North Sea Canal to the port of Amsterdam. Which technology company will invest $1 billion in the Bharti Airtel as a part of India Digitization Fund? Meta, Google, Microsoft, or Apple? भारती एयरटेल में कौन सा कंपनी $1 billion इन्वेस्ट करने वाला है? See, this one is Google is going to invest $1 billion in the company as part of its India Digitization Fund. The Google and Bharti Airtel will partner on a long-term, multi-year agreement to accelerate growth of the Indian digital ecosystem. 16th question. Who has authored the book titled The $10 Trillion Dream? Rajiv Kumar, Subhash Chandra Kuntia, Subhash Chandra Garg, or Ajay Tyagi? See the options closely. Tell me, what do you think the answer is going to be? Hanji. Yes, the answer to this question, guys, is going to be C. Subhash Chandra Garg. He's going to make his debut as an author with an upcoming book, The 10 Trillion Dream. The book claims to explore the critical policy issues that India faces today and suggested reforms to it to become a USD 10 trillion economy by mid-2030s. It was published by Penguin Random House India. Yes. With technical assistance from which country? The Union government has decided to convert as many as 150 villages into villages of excellence in 12 states. France, Israel, Germany, or England? See the options. With technical assistance from which country? The Union government has decided to convert as many as 150 villages into villages of excellence. France, Israel, Germany, or England? So the answer here is B, Israel. So we have decided to convert 150 villages into villages of excellence in 12 states with technical assistance from the Israeli government. We have already established 29 centers of excellences in 12 states. The villages will be located around the centers of excellence and will be converted into villages of excellence. 75 villages are being taken up in the first year to commemorate the 75th year of Indian independence. Chaliye. So with that, guys, we come to an end with this session of today. I thank all of you for being online. Guys, remember, in our daily classroom programs, in our online classroom programs, you're going to find so many such new courses, so many new sessions for you. Please make sure that as an aspirant, you are not missing out on any of these sessions. These sessions are going to be imperative for you in your growth. Thank you everyone for being online. Please take care of yourselves. Bye bye.